Hey, Cody. Hey, ladies.
Thank you guys all for coming. Appreciate it. Feel all the love, so thank you. And this is my best man, Justin Calvert, and his little speech.
Good intro right there. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Justin Calvert. I'm the best man and Drew's brother from another mother. I'd first like to thank anyone and everyone who had a part in putting this wedding together. Thank you to Corey, Donna Lynn, Mike for raising such a beautiful and wonderful lady. Thank you for Terry and Jean for doing the best they could with this one. When I was asked to be the best man, I was completely honored to be a part of their special day. I was also very scared and curious. Scared because I'd be given this best man speech. And then curious because if I was the best man, why is Brooklyn marrying Drew? So, for the rest of the day, I will be known as the so-so man, and Drew here will be known as the best man. I've had the privilege of knowing Drew for about 20-something years now. Growing up, Drew and I would pretty much do everything together. We'd go on family vacations, play the same sports, do the same activities. We'd make our daily lunch runs to Taco John's. And spend each other's nights at each other's house for about 3 weeks straight. Looking back, it was kind of crazy and, to be honest, a little creepy on how much time we spent together. But I would not have to change that for anything in the world. So, now it's time to talk a little bit about Drew. Drew is funny, he's hardworking, he is kind. Hey Drew, what's that one say? Oh, intelligent, I'm sorry. Sorry, Drew wanted to let her write a little bit about his characteristics on this part of the speech, so. But truthfully, no, he is all of those above, and he's caring, and most of you may not know, but he's actually a hero. Saved my life a couple of times. For example, there was one time when I started to choke and turn a little white while we were doing sit-ups and eating some donuts. That's a story for another time, which, if you'd like to know, come on up. I'll tell you later. But enough about Drew. Brooklyn, you look absolutely stunning tonight, as always, but more so than tonight. So. I've been lucky enough to hang out with Drew and Brooklyn for the last few years. It's pretty obvious how great they are as a couple. They always, or you can see how really much they respect each other, or they have respect for each other. They're always laughing with or at each other. And you can tell how very caring and compassionate they are and are really meant to be together. I only have a couple years of marriage under my belt, but the only piece of advice I have is happy wife, happy life. Keep that in mind. Find out very fast. Drew, I don't think I've ever told you this before, but I love you. Couldn't be more happy for the rest of you too. Wish you, or I guess I'd like to make a toast to the happy couple with many years of happiness, and congratulations.
So I'm not real sure I'm supposed to follow that, but all I have to say is I'm really happy with you guys, and Brooklyn, thank you so much for making him so happy. You guys are wonderful together. I wish you nothing but the best, and a toast to both of you. Yes, sir.
Alright, I would just like to tell you guys congratulations. I'm so very happy for you guys. I'm honored to be up here with you. It's been an awesome day. We're going to have a great night. Let's have a toast to the bride and groom. So I guess we're going to give a little talk here. So I couldn't be happier for Drew and Brooklyn. Probably more for Drew than Brooklyn, but kind of a funny story of with Drew and I growing up together, and Joanna coming into my life, of course. Kind of a joke that she had made before they were together was, you can take as much time as you need, but as long as Drew doesn't get married before us, it's okay. And then here we are. I will say though, Drew gave me a heads up, and when Brooklyn came into his life, I knew the clock was ticking. I knew that I was going to move fast, and I better put a fire under it too. For that, I couldn't be happier for you both.
I'm doing this sans alcohol, so because I'm pregnant, so yeah. So I started off yeah, we're starting off really strong. I was planning on being with Brooklyn, but yeah, not there. Okay, so hi everybody, I'm Annie. I'm one of Brooklyn's maid of honors, and I have been best friends with Brooklyn since 2nd grade. And we've been through a lot together. No matter where we went in life, she was at USD and I was at the rival SDSU, but and we're both finally back in South Sioux, but we always seem to catch up right where we left off, and that's something special that not every person can say that they have in a lifelong friend. And I can always count on Brooklyn to come back home too. So I love you, and I will always cherish our friendship together. And we have so many memories together, but we always find our way back to each other. And I'm so happy for you and Drew, because you guys do make each other so happy as a couple. So I'm really happy that you both found that. And just as always that you've supported my decisions, I will be right here to support you guys. So for your next decision, I'd like to help you out and just say get to baby making, because my life is yours.
Let's not get carried away. No, we don't get a dog.
Time will tell, Mikey.
Get another dog.
We already have a dog.
Get another one.
Hi everybody, I'm Kylie. I've known Brooklyn for about 4 to 15 years, honestly not really sure how long. When we were little, we used to play in the sand together apparently. I don't really remember that. But our families were part of the same volleyball team, sand volleyball. So eventually we moved to college and became roommates. We were on the dance team together also. So I had the honor of being Brooklyn's roommate for 1.5 years. I can specifically remember one time when Brooklyn came back to Coyote Village in USD and was telling me all about this boy that she had met. I was like, okay. What's new, right? Well, she constantly talked about this boy and how great he was, and later she told me that he was the one, and I was kind of thinking like, okay, you haven't known him very long, but I was supportive. And so eventually, after meeting Drew, I realized that she was right. He's always so patient with Brooklyn, and I honestly couldn't picture with Brooklyn with anybody else, so they're both so deserving of each other. And honestly, I look up to you too. You guys are amazing people and make a perfect couple, and I wish you guys a lifetime full of happiness.
Hi, I'm Emily. I actually introduced Brooklyn and Drew. You're welcome. You're welcome. The first time I invited Drew, or Brooklyn, to hang out with all of us was to meet Drew, and I had told Drew, like, hey, my friend Brooklyn's coming over, like, she's single, you're single. So she comes over and we're all hanging out, and Drew didn't say one word the entire time. That's surprising. No, it gets better. As she's walking out, drive safe. And she was like, I'm gonna marry him. I love you both. I've known you separately and together, and you're perfect for each other. Congratulations.
Let's party.
So I'm Drew's younger sister. For Andrew's favorite sister. Don't know that. Yes, favorite. Exactly. I grew up being told that we had favorite aunts. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right. Well, I started writing a speech about 3 months after they started dating in my head. I knew then that they were going to get married because I know my brother. So, 3 weeks ago, I actually wrote it down. We'll see how well I stick to it. I was actually talking to Mike earlier. Like, you know, I could tell a really funny quite a few funny stories about my brother and me growing up. We were best friends, always laughing. But I could tell a story about every one of these boys up here. All my group brothers, and our events connected in our bedrooms. So, you're all welcome in our sleepovers. She was in your bed. I listened to a lot of conversations. You're welcome. Okay. Well, I'll go to my speech now. You're welcome. Alright. So, Drew and I, till this day, have always had each other's backs. We come to each other for everything, and I know I can always count on him. When Brooklyn and Drew met, I slowly started seeing his mindset and priorities change. One night before she had came over from being in Florida for a while for a dance, we went to the store and got her a stuffed animal and some of her favorite candy to welcome her home from being out of town for so long. We sat in the car when we got back, and I started asking Drew how he felt about her. For anybody that actually knows my brother, knows that he's not a feelings person. I think that might actually be every guy up here. Maybe that's why they're best friends, I don't know, but yeah. Yeah. So I knew then, after listening to him say, you know, I could definitely marry this girl. I love her. I knew she was going to be the one for him. In some ways, they are exactly the same. Very laid back, whatever. And in some ways, they are complete opposites. However, that gym thing, I think he might have Brooklyn hooked on that because she gets to buy new workout outfits. They're like it. That's actually exactly what my brother said about her. Sorry, Brooklyn. So, here we are today, and I'm beyond happy for the both of you. Drew, I know you're going to be an amazing husband because for the past 24 years, you've been an amazing big brother, role model, and best friend to me. My advice to you both is to be patient with each other. Life isn't easy. You'll come upon situations that will challenge you, but together as a team, you can conquer any battle. I love you both. Congratulations.
Guess who's back? All right, we're going to get ready, set up here to cut the cake. So we're going to need to clear off some stuff. So and if Brooklyn and Drew, if you guys could kind of make your way down there. I want to say that I was the first one to introduce Brooklyn and Drew. And let me tell you why. A Saturday night, 20 years ago, 1996, there was a racing family, the Steffens. Absolutely. There was a racing family, the Schmidts. And we both raced at Park Jefferson. And so Brooklyn and Drew were at the same racetrack 20 years ago today, and it was because of me. Just me. Just me. And I just want to say I'm glad that I never raced modifieds, because you never know if the Steffens and the Schmidts in the same class would have gotten along, and it might have put the kibosh on it. So, with that being said, from all of the parents, Terry, Eugene, Corey, Donnaline, and I want to thank you all for coming and sharing in this joyous occasion. Drew means a lot to us, and I know Brooklyn means a lot to you. Thank you for sharing your son with us, and we're more than happy to share our daughter with you. They're great together. And so, is that my cutest? Are we good? You ready? You got your cake? Is the photographer ready? Because I can talk more. Okay.